Hello people, I am Sky Demolisher and welcome back for another From the Collection Fridays, a series where I take things from my collection and show it to you, my viewers. And this week is the last of our Jada Toys Universal Monsters, and it is Frankenstein, or Frankenstein's monster, to be more precise, because I believe Frankenstein is actually the doctor that creates them in the story, and not actually the name of the monster. But whatever, semantics. Interestingly enough, on the box the art shows like a reversal of the colours, so it's like this colour from the pants is actually in the jacket and the colour of the jacket is actually in the pants, from what I can see. But doesn't really matter. Now, I believe he is the tallest of the figures. Yeah, so I've put the creature there beside him. He is the tallest, even though the creature's got a bit of a lane there, but not much. So it definitely lends itself to, you know, to the height of the creature from the film. Unfortunately, I think his one kind of makes him look a little messy because, you know, like the jacket's really nice. But the joints and stuff sort of just make it look a little messy. They did do a nice job on the skin tones and stuff, and this is the head that he comes with out of the box. I like using this head because the other one, as you'll see, looks kind of perverted, in my opinion. So, I'll bring it back so you can have a full figure look. He comes with like massive clomping shoes. And that's one of the other things I liked about these figures, like, you know, keep him there. You see the difference in those shoes. I'll just hold him up a bit. Dracula has nice dress shoes. Frankenstein has, like, big clompers. And that they didn't just reuse feet or anything, which I think is a really, really good thing from the creators. So, hopefully this is light enough. So you do get the full 360 head, up, down movement, nice ball joint. You do get the little bolts at the side of his neck. I don't know how well they'll show up, but there are the little bolts and the little staple things at the top of the skull. Fairly nice looking face with nice shading. The same kind of joint for the others, so joint at the shoulder. The bicep has swivel, double elbow, wrist rotation, and the movement. Now, of course, the jacket does give a bit of stuff, but there is like a sort of mid-torso bend there. There is the hip articulation, the top of the thigh. I was about to say bicep, but it's not bicep. Again, double jointed knees, rotation, and up and down, up with the feet. So really, really nice, nicely done details for the jacket. So you still get the pockets. You don't get a handkerchief with this guy. His jacket does open a little bit, so you can see that sort of black t-shirt underneath. Nice detailing in the back where it's sort of creased away. So they've done a really, really good job with him. And of all the figures, he has like the most weight as well. So you know, they haven't skipped out on the look or anything. Like every one of these figures actually looks like the character they're based on. So they've done a really, really good job there. Pull him off again. So like I said with the colouring, see the jacket is definitely darker, and the pants are a lighter colour than what you expect from what you're seeing on the box. But you know, really nice. Back shows the other figures, the legal stuff, the drawing, and the big open window, all of that stuff. Hold them out. So again, you get the forest look. So you can have him in the forest thing there if you really want. Like I said with the other ones, you don't have to, but it's nice that they left that in there. Now Frankenstein comes with his head. So as you can see, it's sort of, it's like a smile, but it actually looks absolutely creepy. You get spear hands, which is why I sort of said he looks like, it's a bit sort of filthy. It's like, you know, grabby hands and a filthy grin, kind of like a drunk or something. And I'll just put it back there because it's easier. You get two long chains with restraints on them, which fit around his wrist. Now I didn't pull them out, but I've seen people with the restraints around the wrists, I should say. Excuse me. Just get his foot there. So you can see how well he sort of stands, what that chain will look like in relation to him. So all around, again, a really nice figure. I don't think Jada made another line of these, so I don't think that there is something of like the Invisible Man, the Wolf Man, and the Mummy. And I think if they had done those, they would be definite buys for me, because like all around these figures are so much better than what we were getting from like Marvel and stuff. Well, you know, the last lot of Marvel that I got. I know that the joints are kind of ugly, but the fact that they've virtually all got a nice range of articulation, they all stand, they don't really have much in the way of paint issues, or at least none of mine had paint issues or anything. They all have holes in the bottom for a base. It's just like they've done such a good job. And like I said, Frankenstein is probably like the largest of them, largest, heaviest, and I think of all the figures he's the only one that's actually fallen down, and that's probably more my fault than his fault. So all around, you know, I've really got to commend Jada Toys for this. I hope you've enjoyed that. It brings an end to our month of Universal Monsters, because, you know, I think a couple days away will be Halloween, and then we'll be back into different parts of the collection from that point on in the head up to Christmas. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you have a great Halloween, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.